Hi, I'm Elise Banks, and today I'm going to address a common anxiety that we all have at the moment, and that is the uncertainty of the future. So right now we are at quite a crossroads in our evolution as humankind, as we all might realize, and we don't actually know exactly how things are going to go down the line. We can only guess. Now, this feeling of uncertainty creates anxiety, and I've certainly felt a little bit of that too. So the question is, what can we do about it? Well, there is something we can do about it. And this principle is understanding first that we all have a circle of influence in our unique lives. So who is in this circle of influence? The circle of influence is made up of people and situations that we are able to affect change in and influence, hopefully for the better. People such as your friends, your family members, your acquaintances that you might see on a weekly or daily basis, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Maybe you know them by name. Just the people at your schools or your local community organisations where you have hobbies, who you pass on the street. These are all people that we can affect and influence for the better. And this is where we get our control back. The control that we're feeling that we don't have at the moment due to uncertainty. So knowing that, there is also a way that we can feel out of control and we can continue down that road, and that's a choice. So how do we get into this state of out of control feeling? Well, let me tell you, it is because we are focusing on things that are outside our sphere of influence, outside the area that we can affect change positively. And I'm talking about international politics. And I'm talking about that only if you're not someone who's really passionate about getting into politics. If you're someone who just watches from the sidelines and it becomes overwhelming and it causes anxiety. I'm also talking about things like the news, social media. You can actually close that stuff down and you'll be okay. Now, I am definitely one for being informed. I love the idea of staying up to date with information, but you need to start to use discernment to see where that line in the sand is crossed from information to overwhelm or anxiety or feeling out of control, because it certainly can happen at the moment and it's quite a big trap. So we need to realize what are the parts of our lives we're focusing on that are outside of our circle of influence so that we can affect change upon. And we need to distance ourselves a little bit from them if they're causing us overwhelm and anxiety. Now, like I said, nothing wrong with staying informed and looking at the global situation, but just know your line in the sand when it comes to getting into a state of feeling anxious. Give yourself a break, shut down the social media, turn off the news, go out into the world of influence in your lives and throw a smile out at somebody. Just that tiny moment can affect a positive change in someone's whole day. You don't know. So go out into your community, into your schools, into the local cafe, into the local news agent or grocery store, and smile and make the changes that you want to see in the world. And you'll start to feel that you're getting your control back. Well, I hope that you got something out of today. I have been using this and it's definitely changed the way that I see the world. And every day can be beautiful. It's what you focus on. All right, well, I'll speak to you guys soon.